wish I had a person to do me for these events.
I'm not very good at fashion or any of that, and I spend my whole show dressing as a woman and putting on my eyelashes and my wigs, so I'll be as understated as possible, I hope. I'm a little disappointed I'm not nominated for Best Actress, but I will be coming as a boy.
I think it involves showering, shaving, and making sure that my shoes are tied. I really don't have much of a regimen beyond that.
First thing one does is no debauchery the night before. The next thing one does is get up early enough to do at least 45 minutes of stretching and get the blood going. The next thing is the team comes in to get one together. The next thing that will be necessary is you'll have to change your clothes at least twice because the shoes will be wrong. Then the car will be late, then etc.
My partner, Kevin, was a men's fashion designer for years, and so he always helps me. He always gives me a little like, no, too much, too little, a little more, whatever. So that helps.
Thankfully, I'm a writer, so there's not as much expectation that you look sleek. I am going on a diet, and I am getting a new tuxedo.
Does everyone wear tuxes, or can you wear a nice dark black suit? I'd like that. You know, I'd like to rather do that. Tuxes just feel so formal, and then you can never really use it again. It's not like I'm going to get married, right?
Make sure you don't pull off your high heels. That's the only thing I ever think about. It's like, oh, I love these shoes, but can I walk in them? No.
There's corrective underwear. There is high enough heel. The heel, is the heel too big to, is the skirt long enough? Is it showing? Will I do ankles short, long? And then the makeup, the lashes, no lashes, what color eyeshadow, and hair. Hair is the big one.
The night before, I'll take a nice bubble bath and listen to some music. Try to get a good night's sleep. Try to eat without biting my tongue, which is what I do every Tony. Every Tony I've been involved in, I get excited and I bite my tongue.
Well, any designers who make big and tall clothes, please come see me. Menegil Dezenya. Does he make? I like his suits.
I make sure I wash, and I make sure I've got my tie on straight, and yeah, you know, dress up.
Well, Fred and I did some photos for the press for Red, and we had a sort of, you know, a groomer, which is what they call a makeup artist in order to let men retain their masculinity. And then we saw these photos, and Fred and I were appalled that we looked like transvestites. So I think I'm going to stay away from anything groom-worthy and just try and be comfortable, I think.
I have an incredible designer that I follow. Her name is Miguelina. That's how I prepared. I call her up and I say, what do you have? What do you have? Because I'm going in. And she whips it.
I have a couple people who help me and who I trust, and they're gonna help me that day, God willing.
I'm very sort of like old Hollywood about my wardrobe. I have a huge wardrobe, so on an ongoing basis, like I literally, like, I might have index cards about what I've worn where and who's seen what. It's really sick, but it's true.
You hire people to help you. Because otherwise it's really overwhelming.
The only big thing is my hair. I have to make sure my hair is good, every curl is in place, there's no little froes or anything, and as everyone's gonna just start looking at my hair, there's a close-up happening right now, I feel it.
Well, I'm hoping that there's a designer right now listening to this interview who wants to dress me. So we're gonna find out if, you know, when you ask me who are you wearing on Tony night, I can actually say, you know, Bagley Mishka or somebody. I don't know if they make men's clothing. Badgley Mishka, isn't that what it is? See, I don't even know their name. Now they're definitely not giving me a suit.
Gotta get the suit. It's all about the clothes.
What if I wore a wife beater, like a Huey Calhoun, just came total Hueyified with like zebra print? Would they kick me out? Would they take the nomination away?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably talk to my mom. She lives in Kenya, and yeah, I'll probably speak to my sisters, and maybe my father will be there. Who knows? Yeah, so I don't know.
I try and put off the whole preparation as long as possible. Eat a good breakfast, put on the suit and tie as late as possible, especially when it's me, it ends up getting really crumpled up. I don't seem to wear clothes, I seem to sort of destroy clothes. I don't know why, it just seems to be the way.
How do I get red carpet? I just put a tux on and go.
Get sleep, because there's nothing worse than looking very, very tired and haggard, no matter how pretty that dress is or your hair and makeup are. Eat. I'm a girl from the South, and we are not afraid of food, so I make sure I eat something. And then trust your team. Like, I put together a great group of people to help me out, and trust them. Let everybody do their job, and I do my job, and it comes off flawlessly every single time.
Well, you gotta get out the black tie,
and you know, the flash bulbs sometimes make it hard to see afterwards. You have to figure that out.
You know, I wear tennis shoes with everything. You know, I grew up in Tallahassee, Florida, and my grandmother and my mother raised me. And when my grandmother passed away in 1992, I started wearing tennis shoes with everything, with tuxedos, with suits. I wear them to church. I wear them to big events. But I have many, many different colors and different styles. So the question is, what shoes am I going to wear on Tony night?